Has to
All-Star game
He's up
time,
against
baby.
Darren
I'm
Williams,
starting in
who's
the
a point
bank.
guard that
You
has
see me.
strength
I'm
and
not here
size
rolling.
and
High
tenacity.
rolling.
He's skilled and he
Look at
knows
me,
how to run the show.
Durant,
It won't be an easy
LeBron.
task
That's
at all.
CP3.
You know, it's always
I think
such a
it is.
big
And Melo.
to-do, a
Oh,
major
God.
event, a
Look at me
big
kick over.
time
Hit
happening
that, boy.
every time
Money.
the All-Star game comes to
Let's
town.
go.
Cities vie
West,
to
I
host
need
a
to
big
go to
show,
a
and
good
it's a
start.
big boon to the
Or
local
I got
economy.
you. I got
Yeah,
you.
restaurants,
I got you.
hotels, nightlife. It's one big celebration.
Sure,
There's
D-Rose.
always that buzz in the air every time the All-Stars
Terry
gather to play.
D-Will.
Well, I guess you'd call this
Come on, baby.
weekend maybe the
I'm the
greatest
best.
pickup
I'm the
game
best.
on earth. Does
got
that make
D-Rose,
sense,
man.
Clark?
It sure does, and I agree with you. I mean, there's no doubt it tops the list, partner. You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star game so special is just
Let's
the
go.
history involved. This event has been held since
Let's get it.
1951, and a lot
He
of those
missed me.
legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
And when the players step out on the court, you know, Steve, they know that they're writing
crazy
their
that I'm
names in
starting.
the pages of history.
Yeah, they're
All-Star
really
game
making
again.
their mark on this Sunday
And
night.
I'm
But
back.
at the same time,
Because
they
ain't
just
nobody
gotta focus
count
on
it.
playing the game. And sometimes you get caught up in the atmosphere
make
and
these free
the
throws,
moment.
man. That's
But for these players,
That's
it's all about just focusing on the game and trying to enjoy themselves.
That's two.
Both free throws good from Wilson.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Williams
Let me
against
get that off.
Wilson.
Let's go, baby. That D is
Williams
locked
kicks to
down,
Rose.
baby. LD.
Smith on the wing. Smith drawn the double team. Pass to Williams.
That's all right.
It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an
Dunk it
update.
on him. Oh! Let's check out the replay.
That was
He hit
absurd.
Stoudemire.
He's
Oh!
showing the skills that got him voted here.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam
Oh,
Cam,
my.
giving us a
Oh,
great look
my.
at that one.
Oh,
And
my.
here's the East. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Are you crazy?
And
No way,
Durant
no.
sends it back.
Hit Durant up, baby. Hit Durant up.
Right side Durant. Back to Wilson.
Me.
Trey.
Oh, it's 6-2 Durant.
Here's Anthony. A second chance effort. And it's
Take
good
Melo.
on the way in. Anthony's got his first basket.
Well, you know, he's obviously a very popular player, but look at the numbers for his team that he's put up this year. Just outstanding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Steve. He's been making it happen, clearly focused, and I
Oh,
know
my
he's looking to continue that effort for the second half of the season as well.
Here's
Step
Wilson.
back. Oh,
Hits
that
the
was
front
bad
of the rim
shot.
and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Rose dishes
Yo,
to
shut
Stoudemire.
up.
Rose passes to George. For three, Smith. And that one's good.
Sound like the old man. Be
Smith's got his
quiet.
first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game.
That's a good shot,
especially in
baby.
the first
Because
half.
I always
That
make
bucket in no time at all.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
That's a
Gonna be
backcourt.
over and
Let's
back. I'm
go.
watching for the line that time.
No games,
Here's
bro.
LeBron. Wilson the
You
pass
get the
to
Melo.
Anthony.
Melo, take him to the Baja.
Baseline
Get
jumper.
that on it.
That
Bang.
one goes.
I would have not assist. I'm on.
Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not a whole lot of defensive resistance.
Well, if you like defense, don't watch this game.
Wilson against Williams. Rebound by Wilson.
That
In
defense.
this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
That pass, baby. Throw
Oh,
it
and the
down.
jam by Anthony. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now, here is George. He
Let's
hasn't yet put up
go.
any points in this one.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's Wilson.
That pass,
They're leading
baby.
by 8. And
Oh
it's
my
Anthony
God.
with the jam.
The
Well,
assistant.
they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
The
And
facility.
anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first
Let's
quarter,
go.
Steve,
All the
you
time
could
out.
be headed for blowout city.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom
You gonna pass
Thibodeau
the
was
ball
giving
in?
to his team. He asked for an all-out physical effort from his guys. He said, quote, if there's one thing they're not
lucky.
going to
Yes,
do
we
to
got
us,
a block.
it's outwork us. Look for them to really throw their weight around tonight. It's still
Hit
very
that,
early in
LeBron.
this game, so there's plenty
All
of
right.
time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Always straight
CP
here
for
from
three?
That's good.
This is a blowout. They ain't
Rose
winning
got
this
himself
game.
going with
They
the
ain't
triple,
winning
his
this
first
game.
basket of the game. Rose against Paul. Rose kicks to Smith. Into Stoudemire.
Yep,
It's
Melo.
stolen by Anthony.
Interceptor, baby.
And even
I'm a pull up.
3-on-3 break.
Wind up. Money
Another
boy.
three that time, a
Let's
beautiful
go.
shot from Wilson. Wilson's got a couple of threes now in the first for
Let's
the West
go.
All-Star.
Make it happen.
Williams kicks to Rose. Halt the
No.
run.
Let's
It's
go. That
rebounded by
helps
the
on
West.
D.
Terrific job that time defending at the
Let me
rim.
turn the corner
I mean, it's
on.
not an easy
Let me give it to
task
Durant.
stopping
The
that
Durant
fellow when he's headed to the bucket like that.
26 to
Good job.
8.
Boy, such
Oh my God.
outstanding patience and
I'm
decision
getting
making
this
for
double
them
up.
offensively.
Possibly give me that.
Absolutely. Their ball
I'm not
movement
gonna
has been outstanding.
Let's
They
go.
are piling up the assists.
Now here's Rose.
Oh, come on.
So he gets the whistle.
on,
Contact on
CP.
the way up and 2 shots
He
coming
gonna
up.
miss one.
This guy's a pick-and-roll wizard. I mean, he just has a feel for making the right play and for seeing the right angle and using the defense against themselves. It's impressive to watch.
That
My
may
boy
be his
K-Love.
greatest asset as an offensive player. The threat of
Mr.
him
K-Love.
triggering the pick and roll
me
always
give it to
has
him.
the defense on its heels.
Back to Love.
Do him filthy. Caleb, go to the
Ball's
back.
knocked loose.
Oh,
It's stolen by Wall.
John Wall. God.
Looking for George. He gets it there. Hibbert with it. He's picked
Let
up by
boy Hibbert
LeBron.
shoot. He's trash. Let John Wall shoot. He can't shoot.
From 13, Hibbert gets the bucket.
Well, he had that height
Let's go.
separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
James
You leave
left
LeBron
side.
that wide open. Come on, LeBron. You gotta shoot that.
Back to Wilson. Now Love
Put that in,
inside.
K.
And fouled hard
Alright,
that
got the
time.
foul.
He'll get to the
Got
line
the
and
foul.
shoot
Let's
2.
go.
Well, you allow
Let's
them to
get it.
get right to the rim like that.
Better
That's
make
your
both
only
of them.
option.
Money.
I think you got to foul
I don't
him.
even
and
got one.
Free throws are better.
Put me on the bench, please. Come back in. 7:39 left. Let's go. And I'm gonna
Here's
come
Wilson.
in. Guns hot.
Offensive rebound. Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 10.
You know, that putback's
Let's go.
about as easy
That
as
looks
it's going to
fast.
get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Rose dishes to Williams.
That's all.
It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Gotta block that.
He's got 5.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not
Keep
an
running,
individual
man.
matchup. He's
Gotta
going to win
dunk
every
him.
time, especially
Nice
in the
three.
post.
Okay,
Very
turn
well
around.
done. I didn't think he had any business operating
Wow.
down there with the big fellas.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 12-point game.
Nah, he's not getting
And
nothing.
again, it's Darren Williams. Williams has got 4 this quarter. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Anthony. And the rejection by Smith. And he recovers it.
Durant for
3.
three.
Durant.
Money
Good
ball.
on the shot. Durant's
Money
got 5.
ball.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Come on, try to give it to D-Rose. Try and give it
Williams
to
attacking.
yeah, shooting instead.
But
Oh,
he
wow.
stays with it. Smith the pass to Williams. Williams gets a screen from Rose.
Let's go. Let's go, D.
High arcing shot.
Block team. Get out of here.
And here's Wilson. He's got 10. Down low.
Let me give it to
Here's
Melo.
Anthony. And
Let
the
him
layup's
finish
good off
for
the
me.
glass.
I'll let him finish
He's
it
got
for
12.
me.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Come
The
on,
other thing I
let's
like
stop
is
letting
defensively,
D-Will
they're
take it
causing
to the basket.
turnovers, and that's allowing them to get
That ain't
into
a good look.
transition.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Inside.
Look at them.
Soft
Yo, bad
touch off the
pass.
glass.
Come on. Come on.
Anthony's got 14.
It got there,
And at the
too, right?
offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Williams kicks to Stoudemire. Pass to Rose. Back to George.
This D.
Stolen by Anthony.
Dunk it.
Here's
Take it.
Durant, and he slams it down right on top of Josh.
That never gets old. I love seeing that type of athletic play.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if any of you viewers at home missed the dunk contest last night, just
Give me
soak
that.
up a few of these slams
Give me
like
that.
that.
Here's
D-Rose,
Wilson,
dunk
and
it
he makes
down.
no mistake on the slam dunk.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Steve, you talk about the starters and the reserves. Unlike in regular games, in an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Durant on the wing. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Durant's got 9.
Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight. Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format.
Let's go.
Stoudemire kicks to Rose.
Yo, I'm tired of all this dribbling, man.
And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Feeds to Anthony.
Really?
Stolen by Stoudemire.
Amari Stoudemire got that good.
LeBron against George.
Stop.
Back to Williams. Right side George. Smith dishes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Rose has got 10.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Right side George.
Give me that board.
There on the triple. Now Wilson. 12 points for him. Anthony right side. And Stoudemire with the block. Wilson the pass to Anthony. Here's James. Rebound by Smith.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Oh, my God.
They get it back.
Get it out of
A real difficult game for him
I'm going to finish
offensively.
this.
And it's
No questions asked.
The shot's good from Wilson.
He has great dexterity inside. He can contort his body, shift in midair, hang time. He can
14,
protect the
6,
ball
and
and
2.
finish through
I can
contact. Just an
Shoot
impressive player in the paint.
And Steve, that's
I'm gonna
not a
let
skill
D-Rose
that most
shoot
players
that.
have.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
let him
that's
rock.
exactly why they try to feed it to him in the paint whenever possible.
And he gets it to go.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Nailed from three-point land. Wilson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, you love the tenacity, guys. His will to win, his love of the game. It's just beautiful.
That doesn't go either for George. Here's West now. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And stolen by Williams. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got 11 points.
They're going to take tough outside shots. I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back and knock it down.
Holiday left side. Wilson against Rose. Here's Anthony.
That Melo.
A double clutch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on George.
Melo having a terrific game. 16 points.
Put me on the bench. Halftime.
And
We
so
up
a
by
pretty
20.
lopsided game.
Hey. Where'd that go? Halftime. Swag. We walking in like some swaggers.
And
That
now,
Westbrook.
brought to you by Sprint.
With me.
And on the Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Alright, man. Let's get this halftime show over. Let's go.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And a great first half of basketball it was.
Now, it's been a lot of fun, and we'll see if
Let's
they
go,
can
D.
take
You
it
ain't
up
take
a notch here in the second half.
CPY.
And Chris
Come on,
Paul
dude.
picks up the
She
foul.
hitting the game.
That's foul number 2 for him. Stoudemire kicks to George. Back to Stoudemire. And
That's
that
us.
goes out of bounds.
What?
And they'll keep possession.
6 seconds on shot clock. 6.
Rose, a screen on James. 4 on the clock. Here's George. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Come on,
George
Grant,
has
hurry
got
up.
the
We
first
got time
basket
to
of the
walk.
third quarter for the East All-Stars. Dishes it to Carmelo.
Put that in. Come on, Melo.
Back to Wilson. And there's the feed to Anthony. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The drive by Smith. The three.
That's off, right?
Williams gets the
Yo, this
bucket.
dude,
Williams has got
They
14
trying to
points
come
for the
back.
game.
That's like a layup for him.
Nah,
He's
ain't
just
about that.
wide open out there.
Wilson the pass to Anthony.
I got my
The
boy
kick out to
Melo.
LeBron.
He's passing it out. I don't
Tries
know
to
why.
keep it alive.
And this dude's got a steal. I'm just done.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Outside Williams. Into Stoudemire. Lets it
He
go
missed.
from 11. Good. And a nice assist for Williams.
No one wants that Meyer ever
Stoudemire's
gets
got his
selected
first
back to
basket.
the All-Star.
Up and in on
Please
every one
let
of their
me
first
know.
3 shots to start
Let
the
me
second
know.
half.
There's the dish to Carmelo.
Yo, Melo,
Wilson the
stop
pass
passing
to
it back to
Anthony.
me.
Kicks
Pass
to
it to you.
Durant.
Oh,
It's going to be a
Yo,
goaltending call
the
here,
Rangers
so
tried
they'll
to
count the
Harris.
bucket.
This man.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can
Boy,
be tough to
that was
gauge
goaltending.
sometimes.
He embarrassed
First trip to the
him.
free throw line
He
for him
embarrassed him.
tonight.
They just haven't
Yeah.
been able to contain Durant. He has 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from
Stop
out
it.
there.
Foul.
The East All-Stars
CP3.
have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That free throw missing. No good at the stripe this time. Second
Let's go,
misses
Melo.
also.
Yeah.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the
Stop
score hard in
popping.
that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their
Hand down,
rebounding has made a
man.
huge difference.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Now the pass to Rose.
Stay on him. Don't
Back
let
to
me
George.
rotation. All right, LeBron.
The
Josh
drive
Smith.
by Smith. Williams for three.
That's what
It's rebounded by Paul.
Run, baby. We running.
Paul's
We
got
running.
his fourth rebound
Let
with
me
that
give it to
last one here
LeBron.
tonight.
Put it in, baby.
Still a great
Let's go.
start to the half. After
Easy.
hitting their first three, even before that miss.
Yeah, get hype,
Well,
bro.
we've
Get
seen
hype.
that before. These two teammates hooking up. They've got a lot of chemistry together, no question.
They certainly doing. It's fun to watch. I
That's
mean,
off.
they
Give me that
really
board.
know
Let's
what each
run it.
other is thinking.
Wilson the pass to
Durant, bro, I'm
Durant.
tired of you to stop.
From deep.
Me and another
And it finds the net.
Mama,
Another
there
good
goes
one
that
from
man.
Wilson. Wilson's got 6
8 for
here in
11.
this quarter.
Oh,
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
Doris Burke has an
72
update
to
for us.
48.
Doris?
Thanks, Kevin.
West
Tom
all
Thibodeau
day.
had some words for his team in that last huddle. He outlined a new set of priorities for them. The main one being to attack the basket at every opportunity.
Shoot,
Those are
yeah.
likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always,
we
Doris,
made
thank
that.
you.
Let's do it. All right, we
Another
missed
miss
it.
by Williams.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting
Melo,
a little
why aren't you
frustrated.
cutting?
It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Outside Rose. And there's the call on
How's that
James.
a block?
That is his first
That should
foul of the
be
game.
out of bounds.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the East. Smith sets the pick for Stoudemire. It's George on the wing, defended by Durant. Here's Stoudemire, banked in off the glass. Stoudemire's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, every once in a while,
Let me
they'll
take
show
it
us
all the
some
way,
pretty good
though.
moves around the hoop.
Finish
The
it.
shot's good from Wilson.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Rose kicks to Rondo. Throws it up high, and
Okay.
it's Smith finishing it off.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the
Can I get this
All-Star game,
double-double,
to
please?
see plays just like
Get
that.
that.
Cousins,
Let's go.
terrific assist, a nice
Cousins.
finish. Solid play all around.
And now we can see them
Making
really working
statements
it
right off the
inside.
bench.
Taking
like
advantage of
that.
the defense, really pounding it down low.
Let's go.
And there's the turnover.
Let's go.
Pass going out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Stoudemire. Here's Wilson. No good with the triple. And here comes George. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by George. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And he gets it to go. And now it's 27 points for the Cobra.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Outside Rondo
Everybody leave.
gets the three-pointer to fall. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Let's go. All
This
me
is to
cousins.
And that
Who
goes
else
out of
gonna
bounds.
happen?
They'll keep possession. And the East All-Stars making a change here. On defense, the East All-Stars. Wilson the pass to Love.
Put that
And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
You know,
Not a
block
bad.
shots.
Put me on the bench, coach. Whatever.
There's 1:26 left in the third.
Let's go. Actually,
Outside
Westbrook's
Westbrook.
shooting. You'll probably shoot. All right. No way. It's a lot
Now
now.
Love inside and stolen by Hibbert. And
He's gonna let him
Ball
get past
slams it home.
It's just been a parade to the rim. I mean, dunk after dunk, throw down after throw down.
The crowd's loving it. This is exactly what they came to see.
Wilson the pass to Love and stolen by
Love.
Hibbert.
Come on.
Westbrook against Wall. That's good.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
The shot's good from Wilson.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And it's Walker penetrating. The shot's good from Cameron. 6 points for him.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger
Please
on it.
finish that.
And that one's good by LeBron.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Hibbert with it. Picked up by Love. Poked away. Unhindered. Going all the way.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Shot by Wall. Gets a very good look and converts. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Wilson. No good on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
This Thursday.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on a show.
Boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it? That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
Rose dishes to Wall. Out left to the wing. Wide open look. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's West now. Wilson into the lane. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Wilson. Inside. Poked away. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Pass to Rose. Here's Wall. Finished off the break. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Wilson the pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Stoudemire. It's George on the wing, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The East making a switch. Williams is checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The shot's good from Wilson. Wilson's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Williams. Hands the 12-footer.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Wilson into the lane. Anthony. Shot is good. Anthony's got 20 points.
Well, there's a reason he's one of the top scorers in the league. Melo is so versatile offensively. He gets in that triple threat position, and then it's a kind of a pick-your-poison dilemma for the defender.
Well, he's got a honey-sweet stroke as a jump shooter. He's equally dangerous putting it on the ground or attacking the teeth of the D or going over top of a good defender. We've seen it all the way back at Syracuse. This guy has got better with time. He's one of the elite scorers we've seen in the league in a while.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He wants defending against the fast break to become their priority, saying, quote, let's worry less about offensive rebounding and more about getting back on defense. He went on to talk about playing a strong defensive game in the paint and denying any easy opportunities inside. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Pass to Wilson. From the arc. That's good. Wilson's got 42 in the game.
Man, what a move there to lose his man. I'll tell you what, getting his defender on his heels and then taking care of the rest with ease.
Williams gets a screen from Turner, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Here's Wilson. Good. Wilson's got 45 points.
Tell you what, until he cools off, he's got to keep going to him.
Williams against Lillard. Williams with the ball. Rondo kicks to Stoudemire. Poke loose. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Rondo. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
And what a game for the Cobra. He has 47 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
It's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Williams kicks to Rondo. To stop the run, Turner dishes to Smith. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. He was all alone on that one. Wilson's got 51.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. No good from Cousins. Here comes Rajon Rondo.
No way.
Wilson with the block.
Blind.
Lets it go from deep.
And gun.
Wilson's got 54 points.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. Just threes raining in from everywhere.
Yeah, work that perimeter, work it good, and they might as well milk it while they're hot.
Wilson against Rondo.
More Memphis. Oh,
Charity stripe
That's
shot,
awful.
and he gets it to go. Wilson with it. Lets it go with a three. And the shot is good. Wilson's got 57
It's the
points.
man.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Feeds to Rondo. Into Stoudemire.
That's all.
No
Give me
good.
that rebound.
Nice D from Cousins.
Get out of my way.
And here's the
Get out
West
of my
with the
way.
ball.
Am I
Here's
gonna dunk
Wilson.
them? I'm taking
Lays
it
it
all
in
the way.
without an inch of room around him. Wilson's
need to
got
dunk.
59 points.
Laid
And
in.
after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it
Miami
rolling
60.
right now.
Rondo.
That's off right. Give me the
Rebound by
board.
Wilson. Wilson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Am I going for 60?
a three.
I'm gonna just pull up.
Good D by Rondo. Harden against Williams. Into Stoudemire. And a foul
Come
called
on,
on
I
the
think
shot.
another
Got him
board.
on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The East making a switch. That one is no
Dang.
good.
I think we've seen the defensive intensity start to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Steve. A little more effort
Take it
here
all
as
the
the
way,
game has
baby.
progressed.
61.
That one's good.
61.
61 points for the
Come on,
Cobra.
All-Star.
And he's
That has
performing
to be
at
the
such a
record.
high
That is the
level.
record. No
That's
question.
why they're in the lead right now.
Johnson, that's for 2.
Give me that
Off the
rebound.
left rim and
Oh,
out.
I got the rebound.
Here comes
Hey.
Drew Holiday. Wilson
Look at this
into the
pass.
lane.
Look at that.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
I like the fact that he
Dime.
led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Walker kicks to Turner.
Tip pass,
Back
bro.
to Walker. From deep. But they recover it.
That's
Johnson
off, right?
inside.
Hey.
Covered by Evans. Johnson
give me
can't
the
get it to go. Now here's Wilson. Now
Let me give
Love
it to
inside.
Hey, K-Love.
And he banks
That
in the layup.
pass,
I think they need to get
That
much
pass.
more disruptive defensively. They
This is
can't
too
just
easy.
keep allowing these easy
My
baskets.
boy Kemba
I
Walker.
agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double
Who
teaming.
is that?
They've got to
Evan
get
Turner?
their defense in
Why
gear.
is he shooting?
You can't
He
get
don't
in a
do
much
that.
better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's
What I do.
Wilson.
What I do.
Jump shot. Good.
How is that not a three? Come on.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Dishes it to Johnson. From deep, Walker.
That's off
The
again.
rebound goes
Do I
to
need
the
one
West
more
All-Stars.
rebound? Oh, my God.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Wilson.
Am I gonna make-
Connects from three-point range.
A serious game-clinching run. They've
Crazy.
taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge
66
at
points.
the right time.
And Turner kicks to
Shoot it.
Walker.
I'm just going to leave him open. Shoot it.
34 seconds left in the fourth.
No.
And it goes out of bounds following the shot. And some changes here for the East. Hibbert comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Evan Turner.
Oh, Kevin. You got to hit that.
Here's
Let me shoot it
Wilson.
from deep.
The rebound by Cameron.
No biggie. No biggie.
And here's Rondo.
Come on.
Well, it looks like
Shoot
their
it.
comeback hopes are
Shoot it.
out the window. I think this lead is safe
And you
now.
make
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Now
me
here's
shoot.
Evans. Here's
from
Wilson.
deep.
Yes, and a nice
Not deep
assist from
enough.
Evans.
Not deep enough.
69 points for the Cobra.
Incredible. Only
Come
took
on,
them
run
a
up
few
and shoot
seconds to
real quick.
answer the three
Yes.
ball with one of their own.
Keep this
No.
thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
So no problem for the West.
David.